Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. It's Monday, it's Monday, it's Monday. It's November 4th, 2024, step 12 day. It's a powerful day, just like everybody, every day, just like every day. How you guys feeling? Part of me feels nervous, part of me feels excited, and part of me feels broken. Part of me feels something good is coming. So that's a mixture of emotions right here. How you guys feeling? Hi Lee, good morning. I decided to do it inside. It's Vancouver is a completely rainy season. Also, we just ended our daylight saving, so we're going into fall winter and hibernation mode. Yeah, hi Michelle. I was just watching you. You are amazing, and with the live with Gary, it was so inspiring. I'm like slowly bring myself up. I had to go through some anger, anger came out, especially 2 days ago, and I just sat with my anger. Yeah, how are you guys feeling overall? Are you empowering yourself, or still going through emotions? And where you are is where you are. But I'm setting the intention that I think one of the powerful affirmation you can do to yourself is only good things come out of this or come my way. Yeah, whatever you're going through. If you just focus on the broken parts of yourself, sometimes this is necessary, but it's I think it's the shadow is gonna be there. Right? And it's just acknowledging the shadow, see it with more compassion, love, and patience for yourself. And it just keeps saying to yourself sometimes, only good things come out of this. That's a new affirmation right there for me to keep going. But also, we attracted those events because of our core beliefs. It all comes down to our core belief about who we are. And the core beliefs come with good boundary for ourselves and others, right? Relationship to ourselves, because this is how you show up to the world. So you can set up a lot of different type of affirmations, but I think at the end of it, I found a lot of inner peace saying myself, I'm worthy, I am lovable, and I am enough. And let's all start from there. Yeah. So today is a step 12th day. Obviously, it's a very powerful day, so let's just start reading quickly. Good morning. Now that you have explored all of the boundaries with yourself that make up personal integrity, today you will be in a position to fill out your safety and personal boundaries in your daily life. You will also be affirming what boundaries are necessary for you to learn and expand your understanding in life. Step 12 is a combination of your heart and your feelings. Be sure to do whatever it takes to make your heart and feelings feel safe before starting your day. Once your feelings are grounded within yourself, they will serve as an instrument to fill out your boundaries in daily life. As you move through the day, you will feel where you're safe and where you need boundaries in your life. If someone or something is out of integrity or coming from a bad place, your feelings will pick up on that too. Use your feelings to map out what is safe in your world and what needs space or greater protection. Step 12 adds to net 3, I believe. So it's a learning day. Ultimately, you'll be learning about the boundaries and space in your daily life, which will adds up to a refreshed belief about the protection you need every day. You're also learning what boundaries are necessary to learn. Learning requires that time is set aside in your life to explore freely. Learning also requires a sense of safety so you can explore the unknown. Many people fail to learn simply because they don't feel safe enough to explore new ideas or investigate questions. I have something to say afterwards. Pay attention to whether or not you feel safe to explore new things. Are your boundaries open to learn new things? Do you feel safe enough to try? In each of your stories today, identify boundaries needed to expand that areas of your life and learn, follow what feels right. Your feelings can affect your sense of worthiness today. Feel through what is of value in your outer life. Opportunity for mental growth is coming. And today you are expanding your long-term options for emotional security, feeling good day to day, and changes to the home environment. How do you believe you should feel in your daily life? Today's goal is to modify your personal boundaries so that you can explore new prospects safely. Feel like the safe path. Sometimes a step 12 date represents an emotional rite of passage. That is, you may be called to face emotional uncertainty or feelings you'd rather not face. By steering into the feelings and nurturing yourself along the way, you will cross a bridge over an emotional river safely to the other side. The passage results in a powerful lesson about who you are capable of. It's a feeling you must nurture in order to make it to the other side. Enjoy your adventure. My feelings know what's safe. So I've been exploring a lot about the word safety. Also, I say that in like every class in Fashion Universe. A feeling of safety allow us to feel safe, allow for our heart to feel open. And when the heart feels open, that's when everything falls into place, right? So all we have to do is open our heart. But our heart does not open when it doesn't feel safe. So that's why I think in this Scorpio season, what I've been doing is creating a healthy boundaries for myself. It's not about shielding, but it's setting the standard for myself, like standard and expectation for other people to come. It's like, this is me, this is what I believe, this is my core belief, nice to meet you, I feel worthy, I am lovable, I am enough, so this is how I show up to my life, so please show me. Right? But then people come to me with their own baggage, but also people show me and trigger me the part of me that I need to work through, that maybe the area that I don't feel worthy enough, and those things came up, and that over time I did not know many parts of parts of myself that I did not feel worthy, so I turned into a people pleaser. And now if a child, I learned about this from the 28-day cellular memory reset program that I did. If the child did not grown up feeling, lovable, so what happened to, I'm pretty sure there were gonna be so many things, but if the child did not feel love, and either you become an overachiever, so you can get that attention from the parents, overachiever, that was me, or the child becomes sick, constantly sick, because every time they're sick, they get attention and they feel loved, right? Or this child becomes an carer, basically neutral, over caring and going past their limit, try to take care of their parents so that they feel loved and they're loved. And the last thing, and if that child did not get the love that they deserve, they become rebel. And I think it's just all comes down to those four things. I'm pretty sure there could be more, but either you become overachiever or a sick child, or over carer, or like a people pleaser basically, or rebel. And we could be all of them or a couple of them, and we could change, right? And I feel like when the anger came up 2 days ago, I think I was totally play a rebel. How come I attracted this situation, I don't deserve this, blah blah blah. And then a lot of anger came up, and okay, what is this anger teaching me? And I was feeling this, miserable feeling. Okay, I'm gonna face this emotion. I'm not gonna bypass this anymore. But I think it's once you kind of feel it out, I think the broken parts of ourselves, it's like, it's kind of like it never goes away, because of whatever you pay attention to, it's gonna stay. And as much as it's very important to sit with that emotions and so that we can create a healthy boundary for ourselves. But once you kind of set the healthy boundary for ourselves, what we need to do is basically just, thank you for showing me this. Now let's let it go, right? And so sense of safety is so important, and our body needs to feel safe. That's why we do fascia maneuvers, remove stress and hug ourselves, and we love ourselves, and so that our body's safe enough to just let go. But one thing that I learned last night, I was stretching my body and meditating. I love my moving meditation, stretching, and just talking to my body and talk to the symptoms. Like I've been going through a hip tightness quite some time, over a year, and my hips used to be very loose. I had no problem doing splits and all that, and it's like. It literally started last September, and not this year, but the previous year. And I keep asking myself, what part of me that made me, come to this, right? And of course, I've been doing a lot of inner work, shadow work, but part of me did not feel safe. And so I just concluded that, okay, I've been feeling, very stressed. And of course, I'm trying to do everything I can to remove my stress. But this part of me stayed there, right? And then I've been thinking about, things coming up, like, hip flexor. Okay, it gotta be hip flexor. I feel it in my hip flexor too. But I'm also feeling in the psoas, like when you look at anatomy from that lower spine, it kind of just like that, the layers of psoas muscles go down there, right? Going to your hips. And that traps a lot of trauma, that stores a lot of trauma. And I think that, whatever the emotion is, but normally fear, shame, guilt, all of these three emotions are like my biggest thing. Oh, and the fear. So fear, anger, shame, guilt, and it could be more. And so I was stretching, and as a dancer, I've been doing a lot of stretch over the years. And when I stretch the area, what I intuitively do is just like breathing, and as I exhale, I know my body relaxes. So it's like as I was stretching my hip, I literally go like. Try to extend and try to expand with the exhalation, And I'm just thinking about, it's kind of like you are commanding your body to relax. It's like, relax. And feeling that sense of safety is one thing. I feel like when body relaxes, when you feel safe, body relaxes. That's the truth. But also, safety could come afterwards. But in order for me to just relax, I need to let go, right? So it's literally expand as I breathing, exhale, exhalation, I expand and let go, and choose to give an order to my body that's to just let it go, expand. So for me, something clicked in me yesterday. The word let go in terms of body, let go, relax, and surrender and expand are the same thing. I'll say it again. So as you expand, you're commanding your body to relax. As you relax, you're letting it go. You're extending and expanding and surrendering. And so letting go, relax, expand are the same thing in terms of relaxing your body. And I just remember there was this one Japanese guy, growing up, I learned this, he does this different modality. And one phrase that he uses, the muscle that you want to move next needs to be relaxed. And that's one thing that is stuck in my mind for a very long time as a dancer. And I'll say this again, the next muscle that wants to move, needs to be relaxed. And the same thing, when you hold on to your muscle, if you want, you grab your fist, you make a fist, and if you want to open this, the muscle that you want to move needs to be relaxed, and that's a fact. So I felt yesterday as I was relaxing, if I want to, so then the muscle that I want to move next needs to be relaxed. So this can be applied to my life. If I want to move forward with life, or sometimes like we have a fear of letting it go because we want it so much, or if I let go, it's like, what am I gonna do? Like, who am I? Like identity crisis, like those trauma, as much as did some harm on us, but it's very scary to let go. But then the only way for us to move, or it's only way for us to expand, is to let go, because if you don't relax, it doesn't expand. And so whatever we want is not coming if we are just tensed up. And I feel in my body, the area I have tense, it has been protecting me because it doesn't feel safe, right? But okay, it's okay. Like, we'll continue to create a sense of safety within my body, within my life, setting a good core belief about myself. I'm radically safe, protected, and lovable. I don't need to fear anything. That's one thing that I'm continuing to work through. But body-wise, body is holding this trauma of not feeling safe, and just maybe anger. Like, if I let go of this, like, I need to remember this anger, I need to hold this grudge so this won't happen again. But the good news is, once you set the good core belief about ourselves, this is how we show up to the world, and this is what we attract. I know that, but it's like part of me is, it's like not letting it go. But as I was stretching last night, I thought, okay, the only way for me to let go of this tension from my body is to literally, with exhalation, I need to relax. When I relax, and this is my power of mind, I can give an order to my body. I'm gonna let go. Let go and expand. And as I'm conducting this order, I felt this sensation of release, sensation of relief, and I felt the expansion. And I felt this is what it's like to let go also in our mind, when we're carrying a lot of fear, when we're carrying a lot of tension, anger, shame, grief, guilt in myself. And somehow we had to hold this because we didn't feel safe. But in only way for us, not the only way, create the sense of safety so that body can let go. But also we have a power over mind to give an order to our body that we are safe, let go. and then in terms of the technique, this breath, exhalation, as we exhale, can we feel the entire body relaxes, or we can target some of the area that have a lot of tension. Let go. Just expand. Imagine this fascia and then muscle just expand and open. Because when we let go and expand, we surrender. When we relax, the muscle that we want to move next opens. Now we are able to gain more mobility and flow, so that when we relax, things can come in. Things that we want come in. So it's like all we have to do is relax, let go, and exhale. It's just let it out. So I don't know if I hope I can enhance. I am like making myself understood right now, but I really felt that. And then tip of breathing better. Yeah. So to breathe better, there's a lot of modality, but what I've been doing is just when you exhale, you breathe intuitively, because instinctively, because that's the survival aspect of us. So just focus on the exhale. That's why there's so many breathing technique, right? Hold it until you can't hold it anymore, so you can let go. So focus on the let go. Focus on the let go. And as you focus on the letting it go, set the intention. As you let go, you expand and you relax and you surrender and bring more flow, so that only good things come to us. Because we hold and we don't want to let go, because we feel scared that when we let go, something bad's gonna happen. That's why we're holding it, and that's why we are trying to protect it, right? So you can add this affirmation as you're letting it go. And letting it go means exhale, breathing it out. Only good things come my way. Only good things come out of this. When you see something negative, or when you feel something negative, like recurring fearing that coming up to us, and it's so hard to let go, it's so hard to ignore, and then like triggers your anger. We're in this Scorpio season. It's okay. Thank you for showing me this. Now I have this new upgraded boundary for myself. This will never happen to me. Rest assured. But calming your mind is great. But affirmation, only good things come out of this. Okay, I'm gonna embody this. Only good things come out of this. I am blessed. Only good things come out of this. Because, I immerse myself. I decided to sat with my anger 2 days ago. That was very hard for me. But I needed to do that, so that I needed to feel this way, so that I could feel the opposite, right? So duality, polarity of life, like feeling it both. And okay, I have now choice. I have a choice. I felt dizzy. It is normal. Yeah, dizzy means things are moving. Because in Fascia universe, when we feel dizzy, normally the tension is right here. Over 50% of the muscle concentrated neck and above. So it causes nausea. When you do Fascia maneuvers, you started to feel dizzy. You started to feel lightheaded because you have a tension here. Now, when you breathe, focus on releasing the upper body. And technically, Fascia maneuvers, you do anti-gravity, you pressure your head and move your attention around, because we do have a fear of letting it go. So many layers to this, right? I was working on thyroid, and thyroid is about speaking your truth, right? So, but I noticed that for myself. Okay, now I've been doing this thyroid release. I definitely feel I speak my truth. But now I realize that every time I speak my truth, there's part of me that I feel guilty for speaking up. That's another layer. And I felt like the guilt that I feel, guilt is felt in my sacral chakra. Because sacral chakra is about pleasure. So the opposite of pleasure is guilt. It's like, good morning, old world moral. Good morning, grand rising. And so that's another layer. So now I add this affirmation. You can try right hand on your heart and left hand on the top of back of your neck. And let's do 6 breaths. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. So the affirmation you can do is, I am speaking my truth. even if it's inconvenient for myself and others. And I don't need to feel guilty about it. I am speaking my truth, even if it's inconvenient for myself and others. And I don't need to feel guilty about it. And I feel good speaking my truth. How's that? Let's tap into your body. Whenever you reprogram our fascia, program our fascia is a powerful things we can do to ourselves. Fascia maneuvers, it's literally reprogramming our fascia. We have our good patterns, bad patterns, but every time we move our fascia, we are overriding the old patterns with new programming, new patterns. So let's really trust that. And this trust comes with practice, right? Yeah. I hope you can take this truth, because I've been doing this over 4 years and it has changed. There's part of me that I'm still working on, but as I'm practicing longer enough, for just like anything, you just believe that to be true, right? At the end of it, what you believe is what you become. Okay. Now I feel like my guilt is gone for now. Okay, I want to walk through anger quickly. So, anybody felt like your anger came up? I can't wait who I become on by November 19th, when Pluto will move to Aquarius from Capricorn. But the anger that coming up for me was so huge, and just noticing, just recurring memories of crazy, 20 years ago, 10 years ago coming up, and remembering all the stuff that people did to me, that's huge. But I'm here to let it go, and I attracted this reality because I did not feel worthy. I did not feel enough, right? And I have choices, and some people are gonna stuck, and I don't want to be the one that's stuck. And I felt my emotions, and I'm just gonna let it go, because letting it go is not about forgiving forgiving the person is one thing, right? We don't have to agree with the behavior they did. So this is the mind, try to find a way so that we can reach inner peace about ourselves. Because sometimes letting it go creates a lot of resistance, because it's like, that someone that did this behavior, that someone does not deserve this forgiveness. But yeah, I have to go back to work. Please save the life. Yes, I will, Mary. Have a great day. So this goes to the bottom of your ribcage on the right side, the corner. Let's just pressure in. Let's work through the anger. And you can do pressure in, give a little twist or stretch, and we're just releasing anger. I've done this one of the fascia maneuvers Instagram live, and I started to cry when I worked through the anger, and that's when I felt like, oh wow, behind every anger there's a sadness, want to be heard, want to be understood, right? And want to be heard is from the thyroid. Want to be seen, I feel like, from the third eye, right? And I want to be perceived, maybe that crown chakra, I'm just trying to understand. Want to be loved, in the heart chakra. Want to feel acknowledged, that's a solar plexus. And want to be provided and want to give it, that's the sacral chakra. It's pleasure. And the root chakra is about want to feel loved, and want to be basically the survival part. So I wrote it down somewhere, and I don't have the notes right now, but so I feel like this anger is closer to solar plexus. So it's about basically anger teaches us to be more compassionate with ourselves, and because we just didn't know how, and let people cross their boundaries too, right? Cross our boundaries. So it's just letting that go to come back to our power and believing ourselves more, feeling worthy, feeling enough. And this is the work. And you know, there are some broken parts of ourselves that we never really spent a lot of time for me at least. And but I am taking my time to see that part of myself and sat with that emotions. But you know, it's not about, you know, just maybe feeling it dissipate, but it stay there, right? And they have a space in my body, and but I choose to vibrate it out and choose to relax the part of myself, because that part of myself, whether that's anger or anything, that any area in my body that holds tension, is the body protecting us from being hurt from outside surroundings. So I am grateful for that, you know, survival skill, that our body is tensing it up, firing up stress hormones to protect herself from being hurt or being murdered, you know, first instinct, right? So, but what we need to create is that going into a new world, we are going to age of Aquarius, we're in a new timeline. We don't have to worry about this survival anymore. We don't want to live like this anymore. So we're just setting this radical self-love, self-protection. We don't have to have the shield for ourselves anymore, because we are already, when we came into this earth, it was our birthright to feel safe, be lovable, and be enough. And we're gonna be provided, you know. All we have to do is relax the part of ourselves that held tension for a very long time. And so I was stretching yesterday. I was imagining, you know, like working through my tight hips, and I was visualizing or I feel it in my body, the psoas muscles that holds a lot of trauma. And I felt like the psoas muscles. Let's see if I can show you guys psoas muscle. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Psoas. It's a really interesting muscle, but you know, it's very hard to connect the spelling and how it looks, how it pronounces like. So if you guys see, I have two phones. This is the psoas, this line from that spine to the, you know, the crutch, and that holds a lot of tension. So I was imagining the psoas muscles yesterday holds a lot of tension, like fear, anger, guilt, shame. So I was imagining this psoas muscle being like, I felt like it has been an armor for me, you know, it has been protecting me. So I was imagining this psoas muscle now is turning into a gold, but it's not like solid gold, but it's more like a rigid gold, but more like fluid, liquid, that is like, it's still protecting me, but it's also like, it's very flexible. Because protection is beautiful, boundaries are beautiful. Finally started to find my inner peace within this, you know, Scorpio season. Like I hated this boundaries of like uncomfortableness with setting boundaries, and it's like I've been triggered and all of that. But this is teaching me, and so that I can reinforce and upgrade my boundaries, and so that I can have a beautiful protection for myself. I am safe, it's my birthright, I am provided. And in this beautiful protection, upgraded protection for ourselves, like gold armor that, you know, psoas muscle that I have, and that is gold and solid, flexible, adaptable, and it's just that I have this, you know, protection. But in order for me right now, I felt like it's like holding it. So I was imagining the psoas muscle being relaxed and let go. So I use this technique, like not even technique, it's just a breath. And it's just using the mind power, it's commanding my body where the tension is, my psoas muscle, to extend and expand and just relax. And I think we can really give that command to our body. So that's what I'm going to work through for the next 10 days. As I'm relaxing, as I'm letting it go, will I relax and I expand? That's when I feel safe. And so it's like the same thing. And as I'm let go, I open possibilities. Because body is finally open, safe enough to open. My body's open, my heart is open, my mind is commanding my body to feel relaxed, allowing. And that's literally the feminine energy that I'm been trying to embody for a very long time. It's just like there's nothing to control. Maybe what we need to control is our breath. What we need to control is our command, you know. Am I relaxed? You know, am I relaxed enough to allow? Am I relaxed enough to feel safe? Am I relaxed enough to expand? So relaxation, if it's so hard to feel safe because of the many reasons, like you look at outside, we can count many reasons why we are not feeling safe. But I thought yesterday, it's like, okay, I thought the safety first. Safety is very important. But safety actually, in order for our heart to open your heart is 100% important for healing. But in order for our heart to open, we need to feel safe. Now, we have different layers today. In order for us to feel safe, we need to relax. The power of relaxation can come. Actually, this is where our mind can, our mind wants to work hard, and then we're just like working so hard to, calm down our mind. And it's like, okay, just relax, don't worry about it. But now my mind has a job. Give it a job that something that control, right? Control my body to relax. And I think I can really focus on that instead of focusing on instead of for our mind to focus on controlling the situation, controlling anything, controlling the body, whatever. What I can focus on is focus on relaxing my body. Because relaxing the mind is hard. But let the mind control, because he likes to control anyways. I say he. But, okay, now body, now mind, I give you a job. Relax my mind. Relax my body. Relax my psoas. Relax these hips. Completely, effortlessly, profoundly. And that's what I can focus. Because brain wants to work hard. Beautiful visualization. Yeah, thank you so much for feeling resonated with this. Because I feel like, I wouldn't say hit the jackpot, but I felt like, oh, okay, this is the light for me. This is the light in the end of the tunnel. Because I felt like I put myself in this trap or tunnel where, okay, I'm going to face my darkness. I'm going to face my shadow aspect of myself. Anger is coming up. People are triggering me. I felt like I'm in this loop over and over again. And I know that I need to feel safe. Okay, so I'm keep telling myself I'm safe. And I'm working on my core belief. And I feel like, okay, now if I have good core belief, this is what I attract. But then my body have memory. And body is not letting it go yet. And I've been reprogramming my subconscious and doing all the different things. And all of that is helping me. But now it's time for me to set the intention, let my mind give a order for my body to completely relax. And relax means let go. Relax means expand. Literally, physically touch your body and just stretch and set the intention to relax, expand, and letting that tension part of yourself to just calm down, relax, and imagine this becoming more elastic fluid. And from there, you're allowing. From there, you're opening. You're opening yourself. You're opening your body to possibilities. Opening yourself up to this, allow it to come. Allow things to come. Yeah. I am teaching a Fascia maneuver class at 4 p.m. PST. So if you're not living in North America, be aware of the time change. We just finished our daylight savings. So 1 hour late than the last week. But I would love to see you guys there. If you can attend, I'll be joining. I'm going to be posting recording. But let's really focus on relaxation. Whatever that means. Because when we relax, and we can relax with that exhalation. I've been trying to feel safe in a difficult environment. This is so good. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, thank you, Larry. So if it's very difficult for us to feel safe, and that has been the case, maybe since COVID times, particularly, the society makes us feel so unsafe to relax. But where our power is, literally, we can command our body, command our fascia to just relax. And we can do that with our breath. And then we need to keep reminding ourselves to focus on the breath. That's when breath work becomes so important. But when we just create our own ritual, right? Relax. When we relax, everything fall into place. We don't have to hold on to anger or hold on to grudge to set the boundaries. That's not how we set the boundaries anymore. In our upgraded timeline, how we set our new boundaries because of the trigger is to create a shield, the beautiful fluid adaptive shield protection for ourselves that is gold. The color is gold for me. And fluid adapted gold liquid, that is my fascia. And whenever something comes, I assess, but I know how powerful I am. I know how safe I am. I know how worthy and enough I am. From there, I have a choice. I allow the body to relax. Okay. That's what I'm going to embody today. That's the vibe today. So I picked a card. I picked this beautiful card. Today holds unlimited possibility to see the beauty in life. When you look for the beauty in life, you find it. When was the last time you spent time in awe and wonder? Every day, each day provides an opportunity to marvel at the perfection of existence. An unfolding flower, a perfectly painted sunset, or the sparkle of a shooting star all possess the power to bring us back into the present moment. There is a universal rhythm flowing throughout the cosmos that connects us all. You're not there by accident, just by being here. You're contributing to the cosmic dance. You matter. Today holds unlimited possibility to see the beauty in life, but it's up to you to discover the miracles even in the darkness. If you pull this card, it's time to start searching for the silver lining in each life's lesson. Look for the beauty in each moment. Find the positive in each person. Know that life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Shifting into the positive takes practice. Begin today and trust that your life is unfolding in perfect divine timing. You're exactly where you're meant to be. I look for the beauty in each moment and open up to unlimited possibilities. And this page was in 111, so 111. Like I've been pulled this card a couple times, but each time the layers that I felt these words are very different. I feel sometimes I feel it in my mind, I sometimes feel it in my heart, and I feel the opening of the heart. I feel like today these beautiful words holds unlimited possibilities. I want to embody that we hold unlimited possibilities in our body as our body expands and open and relax. We're opening ourselves to unlimited possibilities. That's what I like to embody. So it's okay to feel the tension in your body, but we have power to give a command, give orders to those areas, to just let go and relax. Maybe sometimes we don't need to identify why we hold all this tension and all of that. Tension is just tension. Emotion, just emotion. Just stay there. But we can give a command, and just let go, relax, and stretch, and open. And we open when we feel safe, but also I think vice versa. When we open, we feel safe. When we open, when we relax, we feel safe. When we relax, we feel safe. When we open, stretch, expand, we feel safe. So let's really focus on that today. And I think in 2 hours, if you guys want to tune into Astro Monday, Human Garage, I'm very excited to tune in. And I think it's going to be a very powerful live. And at 4 p.m. PST, which is in 6 hours or so, I'll be on Human Garage Instagram Live, and also in here. We'll move Fascia together, really focus on the relaxation. And whatever you're going through, I think I'm learning to sit with an emotion, negative emotion. I have learned to face the most darkest side of myself, the broken parts of myself. But I think that's gonna stay there, but we have a power to just relax the part of myself a little bit more and a little bit more, and just know that as we relax, it's not just like we're letting it go and going out of control. In fact, the opposite. As we letting it go of the part of ourselves that protected us from being hurt, only good things come from this by relaxing and allowing this compressed fascia, this giant spider web, and chewing. It's just opening and taking up space. We deserve it. Take up space. As we open ourselves to infinite possibilities, and we become more magnetic because we're opening. Yes, the choreography you posted a while back looked great too. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm letting and dancing with the emotions. When I feel this way, I choose to dance with that emotion. It is hard, but let's focus on opening. Let's focus on opening. That concludes our live today. I hope you guys feel what I'm trying to embody. I'm trying to open and expand and relax, so that feeling of safe comes. And once we open, that's when we become magnetic. So Thank you guys for being here, and I have a great rest of your day. And only good things come out of this. Whatever we're going through, only good things come out of this. Maybe I'll post that later. Thank you guys. Yes, see you tonight. Yes, see you soon. Bye, everybody.